Hey, this is John Carlos, and I'm here with a look at the Star Wars Black Series action figure of Captain Phasma from The Force Awakens. A lot of my friends were disappointed that Captain Phasma didn't have much to do in The Force Awakens, but I still like the character. I went in expecting Captain Phasma to not do much, and I got exactly what I expected, which was a captain of some Stormtroopers that had cool armor that was in the movie for a few scenes, and I dig this figure. As a fan of Phasma, I think the action figure translates the design into action figure form very well. It'd be nice if they could achieve the chrome effect, but with this kind of plastic, I don't think you really can without making it out of like a cheap, thin, reflective plastic that you see with some toys, and I think it'd be too brittle. So going for the silver paint version of this, I think, is the way to go. I think the sculpt on the cape is just fantastic. First of all, I love sculpted capes. I think, one, they match the material of the rest of the figure, and two, it gives you a sense of control over how things are going to hang, so they're proportionate, and also you get a sense of style with the way things are hanging. Everything wrinkles in a very precise way, and I think it just looks clean, it looks good. So I think that the way it bunches here at the top, the way it hangs at the angle, I'm very happy with this cape, especially the way it wrinkles right there around the shoulder and neck area. Looks pretty good. The work on the helmet looks great. Like the little lines going down this top of it, the overall shape of it, you know, the mouth line, the eye area, it definitely looks like Phasma's helmet. So no complaints there. There's a ball joint at the top of the head, and then a hinged neck joint at the bottom. She's got the mid-torso cut right there in the armor. The shoulder has the ball hinge that comes out. There is no bicep cut, but there is a swivel at the elbow hinge. So there's a hinge and the swivel on both of them. Also, the wrist has the little pivot and the hinge that goes inward and outward at the wrist. And you got the legs that have a mid-thigh, well, upper thigh cut, because there is no like mid-leg cut. There is no swivel at the ankles. It's just the hinge that goes forward and back and the swivel side to side. But you can't swing the leg, you know, at a perfect like 180 degrees. It's like a hinge that goes this way and that way, if that makes any sense. But you got the double knee joint, and yeah. Now all the details within the sculpt are really good too. You can see like the little ribbed fabric underneath her armor for the arms, and you can see a little bit of wrinkling of the fabric underneath like the leg armor. So that's a nice little detail. Also, all the basics of the armor look really good, including like the stuff on her belt and like the the armor in the back. Yeah, it's a very basic paint job. It's just silver against black, but it's all really clean, including the stuff on her hands. You know, her gloves had little metal pieces of armored finger, things, and the separation of black and silver on there is pretty good. Also, her blaster looks good. Here's just a closer look at it, and just the fact that it's got almost a gold color to it. It's like an off silver, but all the different sections that are painted black all look really clean. It's a really good looking sculpt, and it fits into the hand really well with the index finger sculpted a little more forward to go. Well, actually, you don't really need the index finger to go over the trigger for it to hold it really well. All in all, I like how this action figure turned out. I like that the swiveling elbow joints and the pivots at the wrist allow her to hold the blaster with two hands. I think that looks really cool. And I like that there's like a little slot in the side of her armor, her leg armor, which has like a little space for the peg in the side of this blaster to fit right onto the side of her leg like so. Now, yeah, she's not in the movie a whole lot, so maybe not everyone's excited about this action figure now that the movie's come out, but I still think this is a cool action figure, and even if you're not big on the character, there's no denying that a chrome Stormtrooper with a cape would look really cool, and this is just a dynamic looking action figure, and I love it. Thanks for watching.